Today I'm attempting FC24's toughest challenge. Can I hit rank 1 on a brand new account with no money spent in half a day? Let's find out. First things first, we have to make a new EA account. Let's name it Rank 1 Day 1. We're also starting this challenge on Monday, 12 p.m. EST, March 25th, so we have approximately 16 hours until the FUT Champ servers close. To start a new account on PC, unfortunately you have to buy the game again, but fortunately for us, the game is on sale at $14 for obvious reasons. We buy this godforsaken game again, and now it's time to get rank 1 in 16 hours. It's time to choose a nation for our starter pack. You know who we're going with.
Girls? I want to see men!
Here's my starting squad, and considering I have to get rank 1 on this account in less than 16 hours, I'm pretty terrified. I select Fonzie as our first lone player, I pick both of our kits, I pick my badge, and now it's time to get it going. So apparently, when you start a new account, you only get 2 packs to open. This Future Stars Academy Midfielders pack, which makes no sense because the evolution for these cards isn't available anymore, and you also get this Ultimate Team Welcome Pack. In this, you get an 83 plus player pick, we take Renard, and then the rest here are just lone picks. We take Ovu, Best, Wiffer, and then Van Dijk. Van Dijk and Best are definitely going to help us in this first weekend league. I complete the Foundation SBC so we could do the daily login twice with the refresh. First things first, I had to build a team to be able to go into the FUT Birthday Cup and get all those fodder packs, and yeah, this is what we started out with. Base Govu was like Prime R9 with this rating cap, so after each win, I was collecting my rewards. After my first game, I was able to buy the 15 coin pack, and we got an informed goalkeeper and Danjuma on 15 games. We win the second game, collect our rewards, and we actually get De Bruyne and Winter Wildcards Dabinia. After each match, my 88 capped team was improving, and we continued to win each game. After about 4 games, we were able to complete the 100 player FUT Birthday upgrade, and it really wasn't worth it. I continued to dominate the Birthday Cup, and my 88 capped team was looking great going into the last game. I was 9-0 and had 1 game remaining before the 10 game refresh, but I only needed 10 games and won all 10 first try. In my rewards, we get FUT Birthday Danjuma and FUT Birthday Jordi Alba, who will both definitely be going into the Weekend League squad. And now it was time to play division rivals to gain qualification points for FUT Champs, and this was a terrible experience because nobody quits in the earlier divisions. Nevertheless, we moved up the divisions pretty quickly here from D10 to D9 and then D9 to D8. After that, I find my CB pairing next to Van Dijk for FUT Champs in this Yoshida, who only costs an 84 rated squad and is a beast in game. Up next, I had to complete this Reece James, who is one of the best right backs in the game for only 180k worth of fodder. If you need coins, go to U7Buy and use code MACA. We get to Division 7 and we qualify for the Champions Playoffs. I then snipe a gold Rashford off the market so I could put him in the Birthday Magic Evo. I complete the Savigny objective and we get a center mid for champs who's 5-star 5-star, has dead ball plus and long ball pass plus. I go 5-3 in Champions Playoffs and I decide to call it there. I'm not trying to win games, just trying to get that qualification. And here's the squad we end up going into champs with. I also had to complete some icon loans to pull out in dire situations on my bench. On to game 1, and somehow Danjuma is scoring headers. He scores again on that 5-star weak foot, and we do a La Croqueta cancel with lone Best to win the first game and start out 1-0. Now game 2, and Rashford scores in the most FC24 way possible. We do another Croqueta cancel with lone Best, and this guy's had enough, moving us to 2-0. On to game 3, and this game just had way too many goals to show them all. Definitely should have slid here. We're tied 4-4 going into the last play of the 90, where Dabinia shoots into the defender, gets it back, and tell me how this isn't a pen. In the 117th minute, we have the ball with Best, pass to Macario, pass to Dybala, and we take the lead. And here's when EA starts the scripting. Simple pass out to my right back here, and it goes out. And yeah, I just don't know what to say about this. We win the ball here with Alba. The game does not let me pass whatsoever. He gets thrown off the ball by a 5'5" woman, and we concede, and now we have to go to pens. So this guy hits the post on his first pen attempt. We hit all of our pens, and then 85 rated Martinez takes us to victory. And just like that, we're 3-0. And then this guy had the nerve to tell me that I got lucky. Straight into game 4, and we go down early to a lovely finesse from Benzema. But have no fear, in the 55th minute, we player lock Evo Rashford into open space, and he does the rest. And then in the 90th minute, we win the ball with Best. We get a godlike animation from Rashford, and Danjuma ends the game, moving us to 4-0. Game 5 was short-lived because my opponent brought out his keeper here despite me being on the correct side to do this dead ball plus cheese. My opponent wants no part of these strats and quits with the quickness, putting us to 5-0. Game 6 was another barn burner. We take an early 2-0 lead in the 50th minute, and this long shot with Sawa should never be going in. That's because I have an 85 rated keeper. Player like Danjuma take the lead by 2 goals once again, but he has Team of the Year R9 and Team of the Year Sophia Smith, so this game is not going to be easy. But in the 90th minute, once again, we take the lead and we go go to 6-0. Game 7 was just DDA Central. No angle whatsoever. That should never be going in, but I was getting torn up by Fire Neymar. I'm not gonna lie, he might be the best striker in the game. But this goal here is when the DDA really cranks up. The ball goes through Van Dijk's legs. I played it over and over again in the replay and I couldn't believe it. Now we're down 3-0 and might face our first loss. Straight out of halftime, we get right on the board, and then it's the 91st minute. Yeah, I just couldn't come back this game. I send this guy a friend request, and you'll see us have a chat later. But for now, it's game 8, and we need to win 12 straight games to get rank 1 on an account I made 8 hours ago. And this game was the tune-up game my squad needed. This guy wasn't just bad, he was absolutely horrific, and we moved to 7-1, and the dream is still alive. Game 9, and once again, I'm playing against someone that I severely outclassed in skill, even though his team severely outclassed mine. For the most of this game, I couldn't see the score box because it was showing substitutions and player stats. It was annoying, I don't know why, but we won 5-1 and we moved to 8-1. After game 9, Rashford was complete. On to game 10, and Rashford definitely should have got a penalty call right there, but he didn't. We get the ball back, so it's okay. We do an L1 heel to heel, and we actually get a penalty. We give him the pen, and he finishes. I'm not gonna lie, this Evo Rashford with the new rapid playstyle was absolutely insane. Also, Danjuma scoring here with that 5-star weak foot, nice screen time, and we moved to 9-1 after a rage quit. In game 11, I started getting these black bar graph looking things on my screen. Seriously, what's wrong with this game? For game 11, I'm putting this guy's name on the screen because he is a cheater. Ban him, please, EA. This is when I start talking to the guy who beat me. He says this game is so bad, lol, bad. I said it's awful. He said I should have not even beat you. I lost all 3 games after you. I DDA you, end up getting DDA 3 games in a row. That's how this game works. And now back to the cheater. I'm not going to show this whole game because it doesn't matter, but I was up 4-2 in the 85th minute, and what does he do? He disconnects me. I didn't get the loss, which is great, but we're gonna have to replay game 11. Now actually into game 11, and this guy pauses it in the 9th minute. I'm like, he's gonna quit. I have to green time the shot. I do green time it, and we move to 10-1. Getting into game 12 now, and the 85 rated Martinez is not helping us. Nevertheless, we player lock Danjuma into space to tie the game 1-1. We find that sweet spot with Rashford to make it 2-1, and then we player lock Makatore into space to make it 3-1. We are just pouring goals on at this point. It's the 25th minute, and this guy decides to get out of here, moving us to 11-1. And for game 13, this guy actually ends up giving us a free win. You don't really see this anymore, so shout out to him. Shout out to this guy, Weavy Checo. We tell him he's a goat, and he says, haha, good luck with your rewards, bro. On to game 14 now, and this game was actually pretty close. We start the scoring in the 18th minute with Rashford. In the 52nd minute, he finds Lewandowski through, and 85 Martinez might as well be a traffic cone. But we continue to fight, and in the 58th minute, despite his goalkeeper movement, we score. And then in the 63rd minute, Lewa scores again. I should have defended him better. I don't know what I was doing, but then we get a penalty call with Rashford, and he scores. For some reason, we were leading 3-2, and the game didn't update the score, so I was kind of bugging out here, but the game ends, and we do get the win, moving us to 13-1. With only 5 games left, I used every bit of fodder and coins to complete Lone Jarzinho and Lone Cannavaro, but I accidentally put 85 Martinez in there thinking he was fodder, and we luckily got him in a pack shortly thereafter. I used every last bit of my fodder for that Lone Cannavaro, and then I put in Lone Jarzinho and Lone Cannavaro, as well as the rest of my other loans for 5 of the remaining 6 games. Going into game 15 now, and this game was just pure demolition. Absolutely lovely ball roll into the Trivela here, green time from Best. And then we get Jarzinho on the break here, another green time. This guy's had enough. He's out of here, moving us to 14-1. Getting into game 16 here, despite taking an early 3-0 lead, we start to blow it. What is Van Dijk doing there? I have no idea. I saw this pass coming with Cannavaro, and unfortunately, we don't intercept. Now the game is tied. Cannavaro has the block playstyle. The ball goes right through his legs, which is wonderful. Now I'm down by a goal with only 9 minutes left. The challenge is at jeopardy, but Van Dijk answers. First half extra time, a minute pass when it should have been called, and a lovely ball roll and finish from Ribery. But it seems none of my defenders are interested in marking Courtois, and the challenge is at jeopardy again, but in the 117th minute, we player like Haji into space, and we take the lead. Despite the obvious DDA in scripting this game, we somehow narrowly escaped defeat, moving to 15-1. On to game 17, and this game was a back and forth battle between George Best and Eusebio. Eusebio would score, and then George Best would score. Nice green time. That's an 85 rated Martinez moment. Best would score once again. Rashford scores on that weak foot, putting us to 16-1. On to game 18, and we go down 1-0 in the 6th minute. But Jarzinho quickly levels the game here at 1-1, and then we get a nice sweaty goal to Haji, and then we get the ball into Best here for another La Croqueta cancel finish, and just like that, we're 2 games away from rank 1. For the sake of time, I have to condense down this 19th game. It was pretty sweaty, I'm not going to lie. We get a nice Croqueta finish there from Torres, and we win 5-3, putting us 1 game away from rank 1. In this last game for rank 1, I was sweating very hard, I'm not going to lie. It takes us the 48th minute to score the first goal, and then we player like Jarzinho into space to score that second decisive goal. And boys, we do it. Rank 1 on a brand new account, and half a day without spending any money. This took us 14 hours and 19 minutes. If you think you could beat it, make a video and tag me. Here were my player picks for rank 1. We got Perez and Konate, pretty good. We also got Royce and 158k.